This video is for you if you want a really high score in writing. So most TOEFL test takers lose writing points on the new academic discussion because they either write something too simple or they try to be fancy and make a mess. Then they find out that they don't have time to check grammar. In this video, I'll show you 3 real high-scoring templates based on official samples, and I'll tell you which one I actually recommend. By the way, my name is Lee E. I'm a non-native TOEFL coach with 8 years of experience. I study the new TOEFL and ETS materials extensively, and I post videos here daily sharing test patterns and practice solutions. So here's a typical question. You see a professor, 2 students, and you have 10 minutes to write at least 100 words. All right, so the question is about whether you think non-science majors should be required to take science courses. So a lot of students have questions like, how many words do I need to write? Do I need a template? Should I agree with Claire or Andrew? Do I need to mention both students? So what I did was to look at official ETS samples, and I found that there are actually 3 perfect ways to write 5-point responses. By 5-point, I mean the raw points. Out of the 20 raw points, 5 comes from academic discussion. So there are 3 types. You could then choose 1 to 2 that fit you the best after this video. By the end of this video, you'll definitely know which one fits you the best. Okay. Let's start with the first one. You come up with 3 original reasons and then disagree with 1 student. You can pause and then look through the answer very clearly and then resume. So style 1 is basically, like I said, there's a statement, and there's a reason, number 1, 2, 3, and then you disagree with 1 student. This answer has about 166 words. It's good if you write fast and like creating lists. The danger is don't make the sentences so long that you lose control and have no time to check grammar. Take sentence number 5 as an example. It reuses a similar which pattern that sentence 4 also has. And you can see that there are many clauses stacking together. This is actually not ideal for discourse cohesion, aka topic development. It also doesn't help improve your sentence variety either. So this kind of over complexity can hurt your score. So don't do that. But since it's a perfect example in the ETS official guide, by the way, we have changed the wording a little bit so that we don't infringe ETS's copyright. But basically, if you like creating lists, this is something for you. If you're not sure what your current score really means on the 0 to 6 scale, I've made a free starter kit with the ETS links, important question types, and a timing and scoring guide for each section so you can stop guessing. The link is in the description. You can grab it after you finish this video. Now let's look at style number 2. Style number 2 is the simple, safe one. It's very short. It is around 104 words, and it's still a perfect response. You can find it in a very, very similar one in ETS's official guide. This is the template I would choose if I panic under time or write very slowly. You can also see that the sentence patterns here are simpler than the previous one, but this is still a full score response. Now, let's look at the final style. This is about 115 words, and this is the one I personally use. Style 3 is what I call before-after template. 1 opinion, 1 statement, 1 main reason, 1 simple before-after example. If you're not sure which style to use, start with this one. It is the easiest to duplicate. At least personally, it is the easiest for me to organize in 10 minutes because I could do this for all questions. So how do you choose which style to use? I would say try each one once and through a list of questions and see which one works best for you. But remember, you only have 10 minutes. If a structure is too complicated or you don't have time to check your grammar, that is not good for your score. You also don't need perfect grammar, by the way. Even official full score answers like these have small mistakes. But do avoid too many errors. All right, so if you have questions about academic discussion writing that haven't been answered, feel free to leave them in the comments. In the next video, we're going to talk about 3 score killers in academic discussion writing that can lower your score. See you next time.